You're sitting alone in a quiet park one late afternoon. The sun is low, warm light cutting through the trees. People pass by, but nothing feels important. Until she appears. A woman walks slowly along the path, then stops near your bench. For a moment, it almost feels like the world lags, like everything else fades out. She sits beside you. Her skin is pale, almost glowing, like fresh snow under daylight. Her hair is naturally silver, thick and softly curled, falling around her face like it belongs in a painting. Her eyes are strikingly light blue, almost reflective, like glass catching the sky. You've never seen anyone like her. You try to act normal, but curiosity wins. You ask her name. She smiles slightly and says, Abirash. Then she adds something unexpected. She is from a small tribe in sub-Saharan Africa. That contradiction doesn't make sense at first until it clicks. You realize she has albinism, a rare genetic condition where the body produces little or no melanin, the pigment responsible for skin, hair, and eye color. It can make someone appear almost completely white regardless of their ethnic background. She notices your curiosity, but she isn't offended. In fact, she seems used to it. You talk. Minutes turn into hours. She speaks with confidence, intelligence, and calm humor. She's not just beautiful, she's deeply interesting. She thinks differently, observes everything. At some point, you stop thinking about her appearance completely. You just like her. Before she leaves, you ask for her number. She takes your phone. You notice something small but memorable. She writes with her left hand, smoothly and naturally, like it's the only way she's ever written. You don't think much of it yet. Days later, you meet again. Then again. Then again. Coffee turns into dinners. Dinners turn into long walks. Long walks turn into something deeper. She challenges your thoughts. She laughs at things you didn't expect. She remembers tiny details you forgot you even said. And slowly, without realizing it, you fall in love. Eventually, she becomes your girlfriend. For a moment, everything feels perfect. Then, your alarm rings. Sudden silence breaks the dream. You open your eyes in bed, heart still racing. Boom! Mind still stuck in that unreal world. The feeling lingers so strongly it almost confuses reality. You stare at the ceiling and ask yourself, does someone like that actually exist? The answer is yes. Statistically, somewhere, they could. But that raises a far more fascinating question. Out of 8 billion people alive today, what would the rarest possible human actually look like? To find that out, we break humanity down trait by trait, starting with origin. There are roughly 7,000 distinct ethnic groups on Earth. For example, Han Chinese alone make up around 18% of the global population. Over 1 billion people sharing a single broad ethnic identity. But on the other end of the spectrum, there are groups so small, they are almost microscopic in population terms. Some isolated or endangered communities in the world number only a few hundred individuals, or even fewer. In extreme cases, certain tribes or subgroups may be counted in the dozens or low hundreds. So for our rare human, we'll assign a very small population base, about 500 people out of 8 billion. That alone already makes them rare. 500, 8,000 equals a 1 in 16 million. Now we start stacking traits. Trait 1. Albinism. Albinism is a genetic condition caused by mutations affecting melanin production. Melanin is what gives color to skin, hair, and eyes. When it is absent or greatly reduced, the result is very light or white pigmentation. Globally, albinism occurs in roughly 1 in 20,000 people. So now we combine it with our previous rarity. We are already at 1 in 16 million x 1 in 20,000, else 1 in 320 billion. Already, this person is statistically extremely unlikely. Trait 2. Eye variation heterochromia. Now we add a rare eye trait, complete heterochromia, where each eye is a different color. This can occur due to uneven melanin distribution in the iris during development. It is usually harmless but visually striking. Estimated frequency, about 1 in 1,667 people. Now the probability becomes even smaller. Trait 3. Left-handedness. Most humans are right-handed. Handedness is linked to brain lateralization, but it is not controlled by a single gene. Left-handedness occurs in about 10% of people. That means 1 in 10 chance. Again, multiplied into the chain. Trait 4. Tetrachromacy. Most humans have 3 types of cone cells in the eyes, allowing us to see about 1 million color variations. Tetrachromacy is a rare condition where a 4th type of cone cell may allow perception of up to 100 million colors. It is extremely rare and almost exclusively found in women due to X chromosome inheritance. Estimated occurrence, about 1 in 80,000 people. Trait: highly superior autobiographical memory. HSM. Now we add something even more unusual, a near-perfect autobiographical memory. People with HSM can recall extremely detailed memories of their lives, dates, conversations, and events with unusual clarity. They don't just remember important moments. They remember ordinary days in extraordinary detail. Fewer than a few hundred cases have ever been studied or confirmed worldwide. Conservatively, we estimate 1 in 16 million. The combined human. Now we stack everything together. Extremely rare ethnic origin. In 16 million albinism, 1 in 20,000. Heterochromia, 1 in 1,067. Left-handed, 1 in 10. Tetrachromacy, 1 in 80,000. HSAM, 1 in 16 million. When combined, the probability becomes so small, it approaches 1 in sextillions to septillions, a number so large it starts competing with cosmic scales. To put it into perspective, there are estimated to be fewer stars in the observable universe than the odds of this exact combination. You would need millions of Earths worth of grains of sand to even begin matching that scale. Final thought. But here's the twist. Even this isn't the rarest human you could imagine. You could still add rare blood types, unique neurological structures, extreme intelligence, variations, rare physical mutations, unique sensory conditions. The combinations are nearly infinite. And that's the real takeaway. Every single human alive is already the result of impossible odds. You didn't just happen. You beat astronomical probability just to exist at all. So yes, there might be plenty of fish in the sea, but none of them are exactly you. And that alone makes you the rarest thing in your own story.